Oh, hey kids, welcome to my treehouse. I'm glad you're here. This is a great place to read, right out here in the sunshine in this forest. And by the way, I have brought some of my best books. I know you like to read, and I love to read, so I've brought some of my most favorite books, and I think you might, well, you know, this one doesn't have very good pictures. Maybe we won't use that one. And oh, this is a great book. I love this book, but it's so long, maybe we could never get through it this morning, but it is a good book. I'd recommend it. And oh, well, this is certainly one of my favorite books, but it's probably going to take too long to read this morning. But oh, wait, here is a book that I think we can both enjoy today. Have you ever heard of a frog on a log? And by the way, just the other day, I saw a frog sitting on a log right here in this forest. So this is a great book for me to read today. Well, let's get started here. A Frog on a Log. Now, this is going to be a funny book, I'm pretty sure. There's a cat, and he says, "Hey, frog, sit on a log," said the cat. But the frog said, "But I don't want to sit on a log," said the frog. "Logs are hard and uncomfortable, and they can give you splinters. Ouch! See the splinters in that frog? Look at that." "I don't care," said the cat. "You're a frog, so you must sit on a log." Well, remember, I saw a frog on a log right out there, so I guess the cat is right. The frogs have to sit on logs. "Well, can't I sit on a mat?" asked the frog. "Only cats sit on mats," said the cat. Well, you can see the cat is sitting on a welcome mat right there. "Well, what about a chair?" said the frog. "I wouldn't mind sitting on a chair. Makes good sense to me." "Hares sit on chairs," said the cat. Look at that hare. Looks like a rabbit to me, and he's sitting on that chair. So hares sit on chairs. You notice how those words rhyme? "Well, perhaps I could sit on a stool," said the frog. Well, what did he say that? He said, "Mules sit on stools," said the cat. Look at that mule with that funny hat on. Oh, speaking of funny hats. Now, well, what about a sofa, said the frog. "I could stretch out right on a sofa." Look how comfortable the frog is now on that big sofa. But what did the cat say? "Gophers sit on sofas," said the cat. It's very simple, really. And here's the answer. Cats sit on mats, hares sit on chairs, mules sit on stools, gophers sit on sofas, and frogs sit on logs. That cat has got it understood, doesn't he? Look at that. "Well, what do lions sit on?" asked the frog. "How could that be? A lion sitting on an iron? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. And the lion doesn't look very happy about it either." "Ouch," said the frog. "What do parrots sit on?" "Well, parrots sit on carrots," said the cat. Well, that's silly too. And lions sit on irons and parrots sit on carrots. Wow. "Well, that doesn't sound very comfortable," said the frog. "It's not about being comfortable," said the cat. "It's about doing the right thing." Look at that cat sitting on his very comfortable mat. But he says it's about doing the right thing. "So what do foxes sit on?" asked the frog. What is the answer to that? "Foxes sit on boxes," said the cat. "Foxes sit on boxes and fleas sit on peas." Oh my goodness, fleas sit on peas. Look down there, a flea is sitting on a pea. That's a tiny little thing, isn't it? I never saw a flea sit on a pea, though. I have seen a frog sit on a log. "Well, what do goats sit on?" asked the frog. "Goats sit on coats," said the cat. "Goats sit on coats, and cows sit on plows, and storks sit on forks." The cow is sitting on a plow, and this stork is sitting on a very sharp pointed fork. Not a very comfortable thing, I wouldn't think. Well, what do gorillas sit on? Asked the frog. Gorillas sit on pillars, said the cat. Now this gorilla, great big fat gorilla, is sitting on a skinny little pillar. Doesn't look very practical to me. Well, gorillas sit on pillars, and rats sit on hats, and weasels sit on easels, and moles sit on poles. Moles sitting on those poles? Wow. Well, what do seals sit on? Asked the frog. Don't you know anything? Said the cat. Seals sit on wheels, and doves sit on gloves, and newts sit on flutes, and lizards sit on wizards. Oh dear, where's a lizard? Ah, there's the lizard sitting on that wizard. And then apes sit on grapes. I think he's eating one too. This ape is sitting on all of those grapes. I bet he's going to make a big mess. Well, what about puffins? Asked the frog. Do you know what a puffin is? A puffin is a neat little bird, and he's sitting on muffins. Ah, puffins sit on muffins. Puffins sit on muffins, and snakes sit on cakes. That snake is about ready to eat that cake, I think. And owls sit on towels. Well, gibbons sit on ribbons. That gibbon is hanging on that ribbon. And lambs sit on jams. And bees sit on keys. Ah, bees sit on keys. Look at that bee right there. Well, I never knew that, said the frog. Well, you do now, said the cat. So, what does the frog say next? The frog says, what do dogs sit on? Huh. And the cat says, I was hoping you weren't going to ask that. What do dogs sit on, do you think? Oh, dogs sit on frogs. Look at that. Help, he's saying, help. That's a very big dog and a pretty small frog. That frog's in big trouble, isn't he? Well, that is a great book. Now we know where frogs need to sit. And we also know where dogs want to sit.